Oi, Matting, yo, what's going on, people? Back again. Rants and Gunner, what you telling me, bro?
Yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good. It's hammering down with rain. It's like being back in England, mate. Floods all over my patio. My washing's all over the patio. It's blown off the washing line. So, yeah, it's going well. It's going well. But yeah, other than that, I'm good, man. Just doing my thing. Just waiting for this manager to do his press conference to see what waffle he comes out with this time.
No, I hear it, bruv. And what is it? It's Champions League this week as well, isn't it?
Yeah, Arsenal ain't playing till the following week, though.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's going to be interesting.
2 weeks now, didn't they? Each leg.
Mm.
So, yeah, we play 21st, but Man City, I think, play Tuesday.
Yeah, there you got Copenhagen or something. Copenhagen away or something like that.
Yeah. And then Lazio, I think Lazio Bayern play that night as well.
Yeah, okay, yeah, bruv. Yeah, well, yeah, back to football, man. Do you know what I mean? Back to the busy schedule, bruv. I'm looking forward to it after dry January, bruv. You know what I'm saying? January was dead.
Tell me about it, bro. We've had 4 games since the turn of the year. We're on the 9th of Feb. We've had 4 games. That's crazy. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it, man. We've got 4 more games left this month. So yeah, back into the thick of it. And we'll see how good this manager actually is by the end of the season, won't we?
No, 100%.
After all the celebrations the other day.
Oh, bro. But it is what it is, isn't it? Like, it was one of them ones where when I was watching the game, I was like, cool, I want Arsenal to win, yeah, just because I want Liverpool to have eggs on their face. But obviously, you know what your fan base are like, bruv. They take it and run with it, bro. You know what I mean? Until the next meltdown, innit? So it just is what it is. It depends on when the next meltdown's going to be.
Well, exactly. Well, bro, I've never understood why people get so irate with Gary Neville and Jamie Carragher and all these other pundits on TalkSport and stuff like that. It makes no sense. Like, at the end of the day, if you're subscribing to Sky Sports, you're funding their wages or contributing somehow into their wages, because they wouldn't be getting their multi-million-pound deals without all the subscription fees. Yeah. So let's just be real with this. Yeah, if you're crying about Gary Neville's opinions on Arsenal and Jamie Carragher's opinions on Arsenal, when neither of them care about Arsenal one iota, yeah, and you're paying into that, then you're the problem.
No, it's true.
Why would you fund something you don't like? Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, if you're going to cry about Gary Neville, and the thing is, football fans now in general, they're just so, like, I don't know, like, they're just snowflakes, a lot of them. Oh, he said that we shouldn't win it. Oh, nobody said that we had a chance. Well, just because nobody says you have a chance to win the league doesn't mean
you don't have a chance. Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
I literally said Leicester had no chance to win the league until the last day.
Exactly. Well, how does it affect Arsenal Football Club performances on the pitch that nobody is giving us praise in the media? Who cares?
It doesn't.
Because I'm pretty sure Mikel Arteta don't care and the players don't care. And if the players do care and the manager does care, then they shouldn't be here.
Yeah, facts. They should just see it as more motivation to prove everyone wrong, really.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Like if I was like, and the thing is, they ain't even lambasting us every week. They're just saying that the celebrations are over the top. And let's be real, they were. Let's just be real with it. Yeah, but our captain taking pictures and that's turned into a meme already.
Yeah, that was weird. I can't even lie.
Like, it's all well and good having a bit of fun and all of that. I get all of that, yeah. But like, come on, man. Like, nobody's going to give Arsenal any credit when we've been 20 years without a title. Until we get over the line, then we'll get the credit.
It would make more sense to be taking pictures like that, yeah, after you won a trophy. You know, like that. Go and get the camera and all that. Man's doing that after winning a football match that doesn't really mean anything.
Yeah, as it currently stands, it just puts us back in the race, I suppose. It was a big game. It was a big game,
but in the grand scheme of the season, yeah, like, there's so much football to play. Do you know what I'm saying? And what, you're third in the league, a man's taking photos like that. It's weird, isn't it? And that's what I mean. Fans will turn around and they will say, just enjoy the victory and all these things. But these guys are so short-sighted, bro. And this is why I always end up having the last laugh. Because these guys think one good performance or one player has a little purple patch and all of a sudden everything that you've said before is not true anymore. Like, that's not how football works, bro. Do you know what I mean? It's about sustainability and how things end, innit? So yeah, cool, you beat Liverpool, but then if you go and lose to West Ham, yeah, then that Liverpool result is worthless. Not saying you will lose to West Ham, however, do you know what I mean? In the history of Arsenal, stranger things have happened.
But we've lost twice to them already this season. They knocked us out the League Cup. Yeah, and they knocked us out. Was it the League Cup? Yeah, it was the League Cup. Yeah, and at the FA Cup, and they beat us 2-0 at home in the league, and missed a penalty in the last minute. Keeper saved. So, yeah, but funny enough though, since we beat them, since they last beat us, they haven't won a game. So they're going to be, and it's Declan Rice derby. Do you know what I'm saying? It's not going to be an easy game, man. It's not going to be an easy game, and you're right. Like, you know, it's not so much the bigger games I'm so concerned about. Yeah, it's the Fulhams, the West Hams, the Wolves, teams like that. Like they're the, like Forest. We beat Forest away this year for the first time under this manager. So, no, they're the games. But Liverpool, I think we're unbeaten in 5 against Liverpool in the league. I think. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Or they've had 1 win in 5, something like that. But yeah, it's not really them games that I'm worried about. Like, bro, we've seen this year after year after year, and this fan base just gets so giddy over anything. It's crazy. Yeah, I'm seeing fake stats doing the round from massive yellow ticked accounts telling me Martin Odegaard's created more big chances than anyone in top 5 leagues. Factually incorrect.
I've been hearing the Bruno Fernandes similar thing, bro. Like, useless stats, bro. Useless stats, blue cards, and all this other thing, bro. Like the pronoun patrol, bro. They're right, trying to sanitize football, bro. This is exactly what it is, bro. Because like I'm seeing, Sky Sports are using stats like expected assists, bro. What the fuck is an expected assist, bro? Do you know what I mean? Like, bro, like, listen. When I'm seeing expected assists here, this is when these men need to get in the bin. Expected assist. There's no such thing as an expected assist. How can you expect an assist from someone, bruv? Do you know what I mean? You don't know what kind of game they're gonna have. Every game of football is different. Expected assist.
The thing is, the way that some of these stats are, mate, it's just like PPDA. That means something like possession adjusted something. Yeah, it's like, what do you mean possession adjusted? You've either got it or you haven't. Like, bro, some of these stats are ridiculous. Sky Sports are a pain in the backside for that, man. Yeah, now it's all over TV on every platform. And the thing that winds me up is when these massive organizations like put out fake stats. Florian Wirtz has got the most created chances in Europe this season. Yeah, and that is on
unreal.
And that is on Opta's website. So how these massive yellow tick accounts with millions of followers are posting that it's another player when it ain't. Like, what we going on here? Like, what's going on? It's pathetic. But again, that comes down to they know that Arsenal fans will bite at anything, so they just put it out there. Yeah, and then that gets put all around. Like, I'll be on my live later. Yeah, and people will be saying, "What are you saying about Odegaard now? He's got the most creative chances when he hasn't."
Yeah, this is it, bro.
Spreading misinformation everywhere.
But this is what these guys do, man. This is what these guys do, bro. And them man are hive-minded, bro. They're like women, bro. Like they're like girls, bro. Like this new wave of football fans, they're the most feminine bunch of men, bro. All of them, man, get together. Do you know what I mean? And they decide on opinions, and you can always see it. Like even when if you're amongst, if you're in a group of real men, the reason why you know you're in a group of real men is because everyone's arguing, bruv, more times because men have their own opinions, bro. They argue. They're not going to agree on everything. Even if it's something minor, men are going to stand their ground and they're going to argue on it, bro. Like these men go out of their way to agree with everything that everyone says, and they try and create this little herd mentality thing online. Do you know what I mean? And that's where you get these different, you know what I mean, flipping Skeletor hives and all these guys that come out, bro. You know what I mean? And 10 HAG accounts on Twitter and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? Like these guys, they're like girls, man. That's what they are. They're like girls, bro. Like it's embarrassing, bro. Like we know that girls are like that. Do you know what I mean? Most of them don't have their own opinions.
No. Oh, you look beautiful when she's about 25 stone.
But that's what I'm saying. They don't have their own opinions, bro. Do you know what I mean? Whatever's in with them. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's why when you see loads of these little TikTok things and stuff like that, it's either girls or feminine men that are jumping on these TikTok trends. Because, bro, masculine guys ain't following trends. We're not doing what everyone else is doing. We're doing what we want to do. Do you know what I'm saying? And most of these guys are, bro, they're like girls, man, on Twitter gossiping about other people. When they should be sorting out like, every single day, you know, logging into the app to be running and talking rubbish about people. They're weirdos, fam. Absolute weirdos, bro. Like it doesn't even make sense, bro.
No, it's crazy. But bro, this is what it is, man. Like at the end of the day, if you can I mean, it's funny because I was watching what's the guy's name, that 6-time Mr. Olympia? What's his name?
What,
Dorian, whatever his name is. Yeah, I was watching a podcast earlier with him on it. Yeah, and he was saying that if you can get rid of the masculine men, yeah, you control the world.
Of course.
Simple,
well, of course, because they're the guys that are gonna rebel. Do you know what I mean? They're the guys that are gonna see nonsense and say, nah, we don't want that. And that's why they've been feminizing these guys, yeah, systematically. So when they start pushing in their little stupid things like their vaccines and all that, man, are just gonna go and take them.
Yeah, because like running off like sheep, bro. Like,
yeah, bro. Because all the girls, bro, when that thing came out, all the girls straight away they went, "Oh yeah, I'll take it." It was only really guys. Do you know what I mean? Or switched on women, and there wasn't too many of them. Most of the girls were like, "Oh, I can't travel. I'm taking it, bruv. Listen,
I want to be able to travel freely." Yeah, mate, it's a basic human right. You should be able to do that anyway.
But that's what I'm trying to say. Yeah, bun all that, bro. But that's what they're trying to do, trying to feminize these guys, man. They can't even see it. You know what I mean? But boy, they'll find out. Do you know what I mean? That's why I was hoping that man got employed. Do you know what I mean? Deployed to Russia, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? That'll give them a taste of reality, fam. You know, like that. Big up Bama again, bro, for another flipping.
Okay, again, this guy owns our channels at this point, bro. I can't lie.
That's what I'm saying, bro. This is crazy. I can't lie, man. I told you, bro. I told these guys this year, Lee, bro. This is the year of the truth, bro. The truth is winning this year, bro. When I'm seeing all these celebrities getting cooked online, do you know what I mean? We started the year with the Epstein list and stuff starting to come out, bro. I'm telling you, all the snakes are getting uncovered, boy. They're cutting the grass this year, bro. That's what it looks like, innit? So hopefully certain man get what's coming to them, bro. This is the year of the truth, man. The truth tellers, man. Shout out Bama, bro. Someone put in the chat about Gary Neville saying about doping in football and stuff like that. Did you see the clip from the overlap?
Yeah, no, I watched the whole pod. I actually enjoy that podcast until Righty starts speaking.
It's the same with me with these United guys when they start. As long as they're not talking about Man United.
No, Righty was on the latest one saying like he wouldn't be able to play under Pep, he wouldn't be able to hack it. But
the way Man City play, yeah, he probably would have been pissed, to be honest, because it's like
he was pissed with George Graham having a go at him, even though he played well. Like, mate, that's how you get better.
Right, he's the kind of guy you want the ball. Like strikers like him, you want the ball early, innit? Pep system, you ain't getting it.
Yeah, facts.
You're not getting it early.
To be honest, though, what Neville was saying, and Keane, like, because obviously, like they were talking about it for a good 5 minutes. That clip that went out was only about a minute, I think. But they were talking about it for a good 5-10 minutes. Bro, they were blatantly talking about Juve. Yeah, 100% talking about Juve. Because they actually got done, didn't they? Their doctor got done. I think he went back there after he came out of jail.
But also Pep had a dodgy doctor at Barca as well.
Yeah, he's his doctor at City now. I think that's the same doctor.
Yeah, these men are cheating, fam.
Because Pep actually got done. He got banned, didn't he, for doping?
Yeah,
there was something in his system that was a high level, like 8 times higher or something stupid.
Yeah, it's nandrolone, isn't it? That's anabolic, I think.
But apparently, I was reading something yesterday, and it said that the only way they do.
David's got done for that as well, and he would have been at Juventus at the time, I believe.
Yeah. What I was reading yesterday was in Spain, the only way to do the doping test was a urine sample, not a blood test. Whereas before it used to be a blood test, but then they stopped doing the blood test and just do a urine sample.
Yeah, but you can swap urine samples.
Not only that don't show up so much in a urine sample as it would in a blood test. It'll show up 100% in the blood test, whereas in a urine sample, it's either minimal, not enough to do you for, or it don't show up at all.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's still not a thing in Spanish football, apparently.
Yeah, but also urine, you don't know whose piss it is. Do you know what I'm saying? When it's blood, you know whose blood it is. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, what are we doing here? Man could swap out the piss, bro. Like, that's not even making sense. So, yeah, I don't. But I've listened. All these men are cheating at the top level, bro. I'll be real. Not all the players, but I'm saying a high percentage of players, are taking stuff that they're either not meant to take or isn't legal in the sport because there's too much money to make, bro. There's too much money to make, bro, in the sport, blood. Do you know what I mean? And it's one of them ones where, especially when you look at players that have had long-term injuries and stuff like that. We saw it with Conor McGregor. He broke his leg, and they're saying that's why he's blatantly been doping. He's blatantly been doping Conor McGregor. Now he's walking around at a crazy weight, bruv. Do you know what I mean? Because he was on anabolics and stuff like that, and they're saying it was to help heal his leg, but that's still gonna have implications for, even if he's off it now, when he comes back and he fights, he's still gonna have the benefits of the enhancement. Do you know what I'm saying? He's still got
you heal and repair quicker. You can run faster. Your energy levels are through the roof. Yeah, like even if you have like a layoff like he has, look how quick he, bro. I see him the other day on something, some event. I can't remember where it was. Yeah, bro, that guy's 100 mile an hour. Like even when he's sat still, he's 100 mile an hour.
Yeah, but he's also on MDMA and cocaine, bruv.
He's definitely on something. But but yeah,
they're saying that Messi season, Messi was doped up at Barca, and obviously he had
doped up since he was a kid.
Well, exactly, because he had the growth hormone thing for the whatever condition he was born with, and then he was definitely doping up Barca as well. There's no two ways about it. So yeah, man.
Somebody posted a quote I see on that Gary Neville post on Twitter yesterday, saying that Messi only had before Pep got there and took over the team. Yeah, he was obviously in the B team, Pep, when Messi was in the first team already. But he said Messi had already had 6 injuries or something. Yeah, and under the whole time under Pep, he'd only had about 6 injuries.
Yeah,
like, it was something like that. Yeah, but it was like way less. Yeah, and it was like how can you have 6 in 1 year or 2 years, but then have 6 over your whole entire career?
Exactly. Now these men are definitely on.
It can't be proven. That's the problem.
These men are on stuff. Yeah, and even bro, like I even say to guys, yeah, you look at Bayern Munich, you look at Real Madrid. There's a lot of clubs. These players go to these clubs, yeah, and they put on an obscene amount of muscle, yeah, in a very short amount of time. Bro. And bearing in mind, yeah, football is an endurance sport, innit? So in matches, these guys are running over 10K on average. How are you putting on that much muscle mass whilst running every single day and burning all those calories? Like, what are you eating, bro? Because these footballers got to be eating 5,000, 6,000 calories a day, yeah, to put on muscle like that, yeah, and also recover from aerobic training as well. And then on top of that, like, they're building muscle and losing body fat at the same time and not losing fitness. Like, it's not making sense. These men
look at Bale when he went to Madrid. Bale was skinny like me, bro. Yeah, and then
that's what I'm trying to say.
6 months, he was like this.
Oh, and they do that, bro. Listen, when I tell you, yeah, natural bodybuilders, yeah, can't put on the amount of muscle that footballers are putting on. They can't in the amount of time that they're putting it on with. They cannot, bro. And these guys are not running. They're not doing a shitload of cardio, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? So when you're doing all this cardio does the exact opposite for building muscle, the exact opposite. And that's why long distance runners, yeah, are skinny. Mo Farah's a twig. All these long distance runners are twigs. They're not muscular because it actually goes against it. It works against you. Do you know what I'm saying? It works against you, bro, because you're carrying more weight. So the fact that players, like, you see like the Goretzkas and all these guys, yeah, bro, like, these men are putting on like maybe 5 kilograms of pure muscle, and they're doing it over the summer.
Bellingham's another one, bro. I watch every Madrid game, yeah, and I said on my stream a couple of weeks back, I was like, I don't know where they wear the vest underneath, but they ain't bulking you up like this, bro. The size of that guy now, top, like genuinely, he's literally flipping hench now.
And these men are still lean as well, still lean with abs and putting on that much muscle. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't. Do you know what I mean? And that's me having worked in the gym, also knowing what the drugs do, and also knowing people that have done professional, natural and not natural bodybuilding, and I know the work that goes in. I know how these guys are prepping meals, all of these things. Like, there's no way these guys are putting on that much muscle over a summer. Do you know what I'm saying? These men are on growth hormone, or they're on some sort of test, or they're on something. If you're on test, then you can put on that muscle and not put on any fat. But these guys are doing it in a very short amount of time while still running. Come on, man. You know what I mean? Like, brother, it makes no sense, bro. Do you know what I mean? So these guys are definitely cycling something in the off season and then coming off it when the season starts, because they're definitely not getting drugs tested over the summer when these guys are on holiday with their families and all that. They're not getting drugs tested. These guys are probably juicing themselves up. And you see it in football. You see it in in every sport, like even boxing, bruv. Like even when people were seeing the Devin Haney fight, the guy literally put on like 25 pounds or something like that overnight, rehydrating. You can't drink enough water to rehydrate, yeah, 25 pounds. So that means, yeah, this guy probably had IV like rehydration, and the guy's made weight, and then he's sitting in his hotel room and they're just literally pumping water back into his body and stuff like that, because you can't drink all that water to put on 25 pounds, bro. You'll piss that all out.
25 pounds. You'd flood your brain. You'd flood yourself. You'd be washed out, mate, with that much water. You'd be dead. Conor McGregor, I remember that Conor McGregor documentary that was on Netflix a couple of months back. I watched it. Yeah, and he sat in his hotel room, yeah, in a tent with a towel wrapped around him, just sweating all the weight out. Yeah, like so he could make weight. And then as soon as he's gone and made weight, yeah, for the next 2 days, he's just literally juicing himself up, bruv, with water and eating and eating. It's like, that can't be healthy for you long term, man. Like to sit and lose 25, 26, 27 pounds and then go and put it all back on the next day. Like that can't be good for you, man. That guy at Barca, the doctor at Barca, I think he's at City now with Pep, but he was doing it in the milkshakes. He was just like putting whatever it was in the milkshakes and just getting down the milkshakes. Yeah,
but a lot of the time they might not know that. And the thing is, now you can get steroids in tablet and even powder form, I believe now. I didn't even know that was the case. I thought you had to inject it, but apparently you can get it in different form, but obviously it absorbs better when you inject it and that. But these guys are on roids and all sorts, bro. They're on all sorts, or they're on growth hormone, or they're on things like, even at Arsenal, when Wenger came in, he started introducing them vitamin injections, and we don't know what was in them. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I'll take his word for it that they were vitamins. But if your club says to you, yeah, cool, you're having your vitamin C or your whatever, these footballers are going in there, they're not knowing what they're taking, bro.
Yeah, mate, listen, it would explain quite a lot, though, wouldn't it? Like in terms of what Neville was saying, like when you're seeing some of these teams, absolutely, like he said that they were coming off a pitch against some of these Italian teams, and they weren't even sweating.
They weren't even, bro, not even breathing heavy.
And then them lot, and listen, Man United were one of the fittest teams in the world at the time. Yeah, let's just have that right. They were just, they'd keep going and going and going for 90 odd minutes. Bro, to come off the pitch and you're absolutely effed, and the other team are just still ready to go and play another 90. Like, it's something a bit sus, isn't there? Yeah, that's a good comment as well about the inhalers, bro. Like, you know what I mean? They all had asthma somehow. Yeah.
Yeah, but those are steroids, bro, because the inhalers are steroids, bro. They're steroid inhalers, bro. They literally are. Because when I was younger, you used to get the blue ones and you get the brown ones, and the brown ones were the steroid ones. You know, like that. So these men are taking steroids, bro. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it does. And that's exactly what it does. If it widens your lung capacity and stuff like that, if you load with that, yeah, when you don't have asthma, it's still gonna have the same effect. Still gonna have the same effect. So imagine if your lungs are functioning properly, yeah, and then you take the steroids on top of it, bro. These men are cheating, and even they do the same thing with caffeine pills and stuff like that as well with footballers. So they're using caffeine and they're using the steroid inhalers, and it's illegal.
You
know what I mean? It's legal.
It's legal, but listen, I think every club's at it. I can't.
Oh yeah, listen, all of them are trying to improve, even if it's 1%, 2%, they're all at it.
I don't think they were like back when Neville was talking about. I think it was just the odd few.
No. When Neville was talking about it, these men weren't doing the legal thing, they were doing the real flipping Soviet juice, blood. You know them ones, like what them man had them universal soldiers on, blood. That's why these men were getting banned for it. Like these men were up to their eyeballs, yeah, in bruv, like players like Gattuso and that, bro. He was off his nut, bro. He was definitely definitely on something, running man down and kicking him up in the air, bro. He was off his tits, bruv, on testosterone or something. He had to be.
Mate, it's the only explanation, because there's no way, yeah, there's no way these teams could just keep running and running and running and running, and you are absolutely shot to bits. It would make sense if it was, say, Juventus versus some dead team, like lower down the table, just been promoted. Yeah, because obviously, yes, you are going to be fitter than them. When you're coming up against the best team in England,
yeah,
nah, mate, that's sus. Yeah, that's sus. Yeah, and then it goes to show, because their guy got sent to jail for it. So they're up to something because he wouldn't have gone to jail otherwise, would he?
No, you're right. 100%. So, and as a footballer, innit? Because these guys, especially if you're playing in midfield and that, like, how much you exert in yourself. And if you see a man there and he's just not, it's like, how can they all, do you know what I'm saying? Because you know how fit you are. Like, if you've ever been really, really fit, yeah, like, how fit you are compared to everyone else because you're doing things easily that other people are struggling to do. But when you know that you're wrecked and these men are just strutting off the pitch, like, it's like, nah, this ain't right. Do you know what I mean? And for them to actually notice it, that the disparity must have been massive. It must have been massive. So, yeah, man, it's one of them things where, listen, in every sport, we saw it in cycling as well with the Armstrong thing. Everyone knew he was cheating but couldn't prove it. Like, yeah, man, everyone's cheating, bro. Everyone's cheating in some way, shape, or form. Whether they're doing things that are seen as legal or they're doing things that are illegal, if they're micro dosing or if they're loading up to their eyeballs, blood. These men are all cheating.
In fact, it's all about the money now, though. That's the problem, isn't it? Like, there's so much money in sport that people take the risk. They'll fully take the risk, right? And especially if it's an illegal doping, they'll take the risk because there's ways to flush it out your system. Yeah, so that if you get a random test, it's not in your system. So I don't know, man. The thing is, it's very difficult to prove, isn't it? Hence why not many players get done for it.
Yeah, but that's why when Liverpool are doing the inhaler thing and they're doing the caffeine thing, these are two things that are legal within a certain amount, a certain dosage. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's one of them ones where, yeah, it's performance enhancing, but it's illegal, even though the whole Liverpool team just happened to have asthma, bruv.
I remember that. Mad.
Yeah, but this is what I'm saying. So we'll see what it is. And man said suddenly the UK became the best cyclist in the world, bro. And the thing is, Sir Dave Brailsford, who's at Man United now, was responsible for this. So it is what it is, isn't it? So
I'm going to be seeing Man United run 20 kilometers each player a game.
Hey, look, we're gonna turn into the most superhuman team, in the world, bro. I'm telling you, it's a squad of cyborgs, blood, flying around the pitch, and we know why, innit, if it happens. So, nah, it is what it is, man. Big up you lot, man. Over 1,000 of you lot in here. Let's get them lights up. The ratios ain't a ratio in people. Lee, bruv, this sin bin stuff, bro. Shout out Saeed and Big Steve as well, because I was watching their show yesterday. And bro, and Steve said something which is 100% spot on, bro. Like these guys, yeah, trying to police grown men now. Imagine you get sin-bin for swearing at the referee as a grown man. It's just like, bruv, so that man can't swear no more. And this is the way society's going, bruv. I'll be real, because even on YouTube, them man are talking about if man are swearing too much, then you can get strikes and all these other things. It's like these men are trying to sanitize everywhere to the point where no one's allowed to have any opinions that aren't in tune with the masses, bro.
Yeah,
you can't swear. That's it. That's it. They're just trying to literally have a bunch of opinionless, agendaless creatures, blood. Them ones there, like, man, are just gonna be things, bro. We're not even gonna be. There's gonna be no man. There's gonna be no woman. There's gonna be no opinions. Everyone's just gonna be one thing, bruv.
Yeah, mate. This sin bin crap, bro. All that's gonna do is slow the game down even more than it is. Yeah, look how often the ball is in play already. I think it's an average.
We're already having an average of like 8 minutes added time every game.
Yeah. Now what will happen is, that people are just piss around until they get their player back on. Yeah, so you're going to see less football. Yeah, because if somebody gets sent off or sent to the sin bin, now you're down to 10 men. Yeah, but what if you've already had a player sent off? Yeah, now you're down to 9 men for 10 minutes. Yeah, people are just going to muck around with this, man. Take it into the corner, do all the dark arts, rolling around even more. Yeah, just leave the game alone, man. Just leave it alone. There's no need to bring that in. How about just actually do your jobs? And the thing is, it's another excuse to take accountability away from the football clubs. Yeah, because now it'll be another talking point as to why your football team didn't win anything. Yeah, oh yeah, he shouldn't have got the sin bin. How comes he got the sin bin and that one didn't? They both did the same. Same with this VAR crap, bro. Yeah, it's just leave it alone. Like, there's no need for VAR at all. Yeah, just let the refs ref the game, because they're basically doing the same thing with refs. Yeah, but they're sat in a room. Yeah, so you're just taking the accountability away from the guy in the middle of the pitch and putting it upstairs in a room.
Yeah,
like, leave it alone. The only thing that should be in football, right, is the goal line technology. That's it. Goal line technology, or did the ball go out of play? That's it.
But that's what I mean. Or you just give both teams challenges, bro. And if you want to challenge a decision, you should have a certain number of challenges. That's it. So if you think it was a handball and the ref ain't giving it, you can say, cool, I want to use one of my challenges. And then they can check it. That's it.
Yeah.
Like, not everything needs to be checked, bro. If the lino don't flag, then the lino don't flag. You know, like that. That's it.
Like, and it's supposed to be clear and obvious offsides and that. Yeah. Bro, look how close some of these offsides are. That ain't clear and obvious.
They're a joke. Like, they're so not clear and obvious that even when we look at it back on the screen when it says offside, it still don't look offside.
Yeah. Yeah, when they put the red or green line on.
When they put the line, it still don't look offside. So if it don't look offside in the still, then it's not clear and obvious.
Yeah, facts.
It's not clear and obvious. And this is the problem.
There's loads of things like that, though. It's like red card decisions and that, and like, you know, and the thing is, I don't understand how they can not VAR a yellow card. Like, how can they not VAR a yellow card? How can they not VAR whether it went, like, because you know when it goes out for a corner, but it shouldn't have been a corner, and they've just messed up. Why can't that be VAR? Yeah, because it will be if the goal comes off of the back of it. Yeah, so they whip the corner in and you score, then they'll do it. But that changes the whole flow of the game, because now that team, the attacking team, has still got the ball. They can take a short corner, they can keep possession for another minute or so, or they whip it in, it gets cleared, and then they score a screamer after that. Then they probably won't check it, because now that's 3 or 4 phases down the road.
But this is the problem. It's like, how do you decide, when that bad decision has influenced the game? How do you decide how far back to go with VAR? Because even if it's a different phase, that doesn't mean that it hasn't influenced the goal or the result. Do you know what I mean? It still has. Do you know what I mean? And what do we get to review the sin bins as well? Like, what are we doing there?
Yeah, it's mad.
Like, what are we doing? What are we doing, bruv? The whole thing's weird, bruv. And what happens if the goalkeeper gets sin binned? Then what happens? Are you allowed to bring on another? I don't know.
Because the goalkeepers waste time as well. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So if he's wasting time, that could be a yellow card. If he's wasting time a second time, they might say, right, well, you're going on the sin bin for 10 minutes instead of a second yellow.
Yeah, and then what happens? Then what? So one of the outfield players have to put on the goalkeeper shirt, or what? Are you gonna have to sub on a goalkeeper for 10 minutes or something? You can't do that. Do you know what I mean? Because it's not rolling subs. So what do you do? Like, the game's in the bin, bro. Like, do you know what I mean? Because they're not gonna sin bin goalies. They're not gonna do that. So
100%. And the thing is, even if they did sin bin a goalkeeper, let's say they sin binned him with 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes to go, and there's only 3 minutes of stoppage time. What happens to the other 2 minutes? What happens to the other 2 minutes? There's so many grey areas with this. It's crazy. Just leave it alone. Just leave the game. Why are you putting another card in the system? It's baffling, bro, honestly. But this is what they do. They're just like, when these people have got so much power, they just get bored, innit?
Yeah.
So they're just like, exactly the rules that don't need to be there.
Bro, it's just another way, for people outside of football, outside of the actual players, to influence the game. Do you know what I'm saying? Because these VAR people are influencing the game. They're influencing the results. And now this sin bin thing gives referees now another way of influencing the game. Because if they say to a referee now, all right, cool, we want Liverpool to win this game. Right, when they need to just sin bin a couple of the players, make it 8 versus 10 for 10 minutes, they concede, other team concedes 3 goals and then they get their players back. Like, bro, it's the easiest way to cheat, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? It's like sending a man off, but not sending a man off, bro. It's going to be easier to give out blue cards than red cards because it's temporary. So the amount of times you see some dodgy red cards with 2 stupid yellows, now you can just give a blue card.
Let's say, for example, Tottenham are top of the league, right? And Man City are going for the title with them, for example, right? But Arsenal Yeah, Arsenal are playing Man City. Yeah, last day of the season. Yeah, they're both tied on points and all of that, right? Arsenal could just go, yeah, cool. We'll just take three sin bins then. Yeah, Tottenham ain't winning the league today.
Yeah, it's true.
It is, isn't it?
No, it's true. You could just go out there and influence the game that way.
Yeah, we'll just take 3 sin bins. We'll just swear at the ref a couple of times, get 2 or 3 players sent in the sin bin. Yeah, Man City gun bag. Job done. Tottenham ain't won the league. It's so easy to manipulate. And the 100%. Thing is,
and there's no proof. You can't prove that they got sin bin on purpose. You can't prove it.
Yeah, facts. How many times do players swear at refs?
All the time. Do you know what I mean? It's a very normal thing.
What, would they do that for taking forever to take a throw in? Because Ben White takes an eternity to take a throw in, bro.
It's true. That's what I mean. When the goalkeeper gets booked for time wasting, instead of booking him, what, you're just gonna sin bin him? You know what I'm saying? Or what? Do you sin bin someone for diving? Like, what do you do? Like, I don't understand. Like, how do you decide what's a second yellow and what's a blue? Do you know what I mean? Or what's a yellow and what's a blue? Do you know what I mean? It comes down to interpretation. So then you're still getting referees influencing games.
And you're still getting different decisions for the same thing in each game, because one man's interpretation of that is going to be different to the next person's. Just leave it alone. Do you know what they should do? Right? If they're going to keep VAR in the game, which it quite clearly is, what they should do is just mic up the ref. Yeah, mic up the people in the studio. So when we get the footage 3 weeks later when they're apologizing,
we can hear everything.
We can hear it live on TV, how they've come to that decision. Yeah, so you can hear the conversations they're having. Yeah, Michael Oliver, for example. Yeah, Michael, I think you might want to go and check that one, mate. Yeah, possible handball. It's not a goal. Blah blah blah. Maybe go and have a look at it yourself. Like, but then you know
that's the good thing about rugby. You know what's going on when you watch rugby. Shout out Saeed in the chat. You can see, you can hear what the ref clearly explaining to the players. This is why we've given this. Same with basketball, to be honest. You can see it. They speak right into the camera and they say, so and so touched his arm here to the line, whatever. Like, we know what it is. And you can actually see what they're watching. So there's an explanation. These guys they've got main character syndrome, a lot of these officials, and it's getting to the point where, like, we know the names of all the referees we don't like. You know what I mean? Like, we shouldn't know the name of these refs, bro. When I was growing up, I didn't know the names of the refs, bro.
Big up Anthony Taylor, man. He's the Arsenal ref. He won 2 cup finals. The man beat Liverpool the other day. He sent Victor Moses off the second yellow for diving in the cup final.
It's awful, man. Do you know what I mean? It's awful. And then these men are like, oh yeah, I'll get death threats and this, that, and the other. It's like, bro, if you just stayed in the background, well, exactly. That's what I'm saying. If you stayed in the background, you wouldn't get these things. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that it's right, but I'm saying, yeah, you put yourself in the limelight. You know,
the thing is, that Anthony Taylor one when it was the Europa League final. Yeah, they blamed that on Jose because Jose waited in the car park, walked up to him, and told him he was a prick or something. Yeah, and then obviously they would bombard him at the airport, wouldn't they? All the Roma fans and that. And it's like, yeah, you shouldn't have to go through that, but don't be blaming Jose for that. Yeah, he blatantly messed up that game.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, and just saying, Jose's a human being. He's going to say that.
He's got an opportunity to play it again. It's not like it's 2 legs.
Yeah. Like,
you know, he'd probably still have his job if he'd won that. Like, yeah, it's mad, but there's no accountability. There's no accountability in football, full stop, really. Like, the players don't get any accountability from the fans, really. Yeah, and then the managers don't get any accountability from the fans. Yeah, they might do from the owners every now and again, like by getting sacked and stuff like that. But it's all about VAR and the refs. Every week, I see it every week, bro. You see it every week, yeah? Every single week, the conversation is about VAR and the refs messing up. Yeah, that takes all accountability away from the clubs not winning anything. Yeah, you shouldn't have. We all know that VAR is trash for everyone. Yeah, we know the refs are trash for everyone. And yeah, they maybe do have slight favourites in terms of players. Like, for example, Granit Xhaka would get booked for saying that Kevin De Bruyne wouldn't. Yeah, like, because it's Granit Xhaka and he's done it before. Like, Paul Scholes used to get away with flipping murder against us, mate. Like, Paul Scholes,
Paul Scholes, his whole career, there was this tag that he can't tackle, bro. When in reality, he was just a dirty player, bro. Like, it's not that he couldn't tackle, bro, because Paul Scholes' tackles weren't tackles. He was swiping at man's ankles, just kicking them. He wasn't even trying to play the ball. Do you know what I mean? And they would say, oh, yeah, like, Paul Scholes, he can't tackle and that. Fair enough, Scholes, he was a striker growing up and that. And he's not a natural tackler, but he wasn't even trying to win the ball most of the time. Do you know what I'm saying? But because he was small in stature, he didn't really speak, and he had this kind of timid demeanor. He got away with absolute murder. But this perception that he couldn't tackle is a myth. He weren't interested, bro. He was kicking people, and he was doing it on purpose. He was doing it on purpose, 100%.
But that's the thing. If VAR is trash for everyone, the refs are trash for everyone. We all know that.
Yeah.
Then why rely on the refs and VAR to win football matches? But now there's this culture in football where if you don't win a football match, you blame the ref, you blame a decision, you blame the VAR. Yeah, how about blame the managers and the players? Yeah, because if you get done in the last minute, I get it. If you get done with a dodgy one in the last minute, fair enough, cool. But if you're getting done with a decision and you've still got 75, 80, 60 minutes, whatever it may be left of the game, you've got time to turn it around, didn't it? Yeah, I understand momentum's a thing. Yeah, so that'll give the other team momentum. Then they'll sit back a little bit more, make themselves harder to beat. Just find a way. Yeah, there was none of this crap. Bro, refs have been trash for the entire time I've watched football. Yeah, like they always make mistakes. They're humans. They're going to. But now we've got this technology in place. They're still making the mistakes. It's because it's, again, run by humans that will make mistakes. And everyone's perception on a foul or a yellow card or a red card or whatever is different. Yeah, and people say, well, it shouldn't be because the rules of the game, the laws of the game and that. But like I've seen some, which player was it? Was it Kufal? I think Kufal got sent off for a straight red, or was it a Brighton player last season? Straight red, he won the ball, bruv.
Oh, yeah. Listen, I've been seeing it, bro. Loads of players have won the ball and got straight red cards, bro. That's what I mean. The game's gone. The game's gone, and certain players will get targeted. And that's what I mean about Casemiro, bro. Like, look at the kind of player Cass is. And this guy never got sent off in La Liga, which is seen as a softer league than the Premier League. And this guy's getting sent off for Man United. I think he's been sent off 3 times already, like in the Premier League, for challenges that are not red cards, bro. One of them, he grabbed up a guy, got sent off for it because he was defending Anthony. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's just like, what are we talking about, man?
Yeah,
like,
but even in that, didn't the guy got sent off for grab Anthony up or grab somebody else up?
Well, exactly. But that's what I'm trying to say.
Who did he do a tackle on? Was it Kane? Was it Kane he did a tackle on?
No, I think it was against Wolves when he got. I think he got sent off. He won the ball, and even the guy that he tackled, when he saw him get sent off, he was like to the ref, "Nah," you know what I mean? And he apologized to him after he got sent off. Like, he apologized to Cass because he was like, "Yeah, that wasn't a red card." Like, bro, this is where the game is. So players like Casemiro are going to be getting sin-binned every week, bro.
Mate, I watched that friendly yesterday at Al Hilal against Al Nassr. That woman ref in that game was quality. Absolutely quality, mate. There, maybe get some of these foreign refs over it. Maybe do that. I've said this for years. Maybe switch refs because it's all too friendly in the Premier League. They're all buddies with each other. Like, they all call each other their nicknames over the VAR. Like, when the audio gets released, like, they're calling them their nickname and that. Bro, come on. Like, what's that all about? Go and get a load of Italian refs over here this weekend and send the English ones. Yeah, and then just keep switching refs.
Yeah,
I think that way you'd have a better set of refs, like in general, because it'd make the English refs better because they're going to a foreign league. Yeah, so they'd understand different types of play. They had different phases of play and different perceptions. Yeah. Plus, what you could do as well is you could just bring the English refs to Italy and the Italian refs to England, but keep the VAR. Yeah, for a couple of weeks or a month. So you have all the four English guys in the studio or whatever it is. They're English. You have them work for 1 month in England, then they're going to do 1 month in Spain. Yeah, but then you get the Spanish refs for 1 week, Italian refs for 1 week within that month. Yeah, so then they all build up a rapport with each other. But then they'll learn in the VAR room, oh, actually, the Italian and Spanish refs think this is slightly different to that, and so on and so forth. Yeah, and I think it increased the levels miles, because right now, all I'm seeing every week is just dead decisions, bruv. And it takes an eternity to decide to clear offside.
Yeah.
Like that game yesterday.
And then it's still not clear.
Yeah. Like that game yesterday, that woman ref, the 2 linos were women as well. And then I think the 4th official was a geezer. Yeah, they were class, man. And then the way they did their offside decisions there, because there was a few yesterday, instant, within seconds, bro. Yeah, like, none of this, like, oh, let's take 16 hours, draw all the lines on the screen. None of that crap. It was done in seconds.
Yeah.
So why didn't they do that here? Makes no sense.
Nah, 100%. That's what they need to do. They need to mic up these refs. And they need, and since the refs want to be involved so much, interview these frauds after the game.
Yeah, man.
Interview them after the game and make them explain themselves. Do you know what I mean? Make an ass of themselves on national television. Go and explain to us why you made that decision.
Yeah, if they want to be the superstars, mate, it'd come out and do an interview, innit?
That's it. Do you know what I mean? And if you don't want to do an interview, then don't be a ref, bro, because they're the guys, yeah. They're absolutely not held accountable. They influence decisions of games and there's no accountability, bro. So we need them mic'd up and then we need them to explain themselves after the game. That's what we need, because now they're interviewing footballers pitch side and that. There's no reason why you can't interview the referee. There's no reason. Do that instead of getting blue cards and all these other things, bro. Do you know what I mean? These guys are bloody clowns.
Yeah, no need for this blue card crap, mate. No need for that.
There's no need for it, bruv. Do you know what I mean? Shout out you lot inside, man. Nearly 1.2 in here. Make sure you smash that like button. This comment is killing me right now. This thing from Mikel Antonio. I'm seeing Mikel Antonio everywhere, yeah, like he's retired and that, bro. This bro's doing bare chatting at the moment. Like, I'm guessing he's injured. He's injured.
Outrageous.
But that's what I mean. He's been out for so long. My man's just chilling in studios like he's retired, isn't he? Man saying that Mope is known for being a bit of a wind-up. He does it on purpose. He's probably the most disliked person on the field. One of these days he's gonna get beaten up, you know. Man said that.
Did you see what he did to Kyle Walker the other day? He started waffling about his kids and that.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Walker went up to the referee and said, I'm going to knock him out.
Yeah. No, but to be fair, yeah, Walker's not knocking anyone out. We'll be honest. You know what it is with footballers, what I love, yeah, it's like all of these man are on smoke on the pitch. They're not on nothing, bro. I'll be honest. Like, most of these men ain't on nothing, bro. And you see it. You know when you see pre-season, because they do the YouTube thing now, and you see when they're doing conditioning, you see them with the boxing gloves on. These man ain't doing nothing to no one. I promise. Do you know what I mean? These man ain't on nothing. Most of these footballers ain't on anything.
Yeah, that's like one Vieira back in the day, punching each other up on the pitch.
Yeah, but those were real men, though.
Lee Bowyer, who was the
and Aaron Dyer.
Yeah.
And even that scrap was dead. You know them.
That was funny though. I can't lie. It was funny.
Yeah, but it was a dead scrap, because I've seen players like Andy Cole, Ian Wright, and that. These men actually had an upbringing where they would actually slump people. You know, like that. When you're seeing flipping Bowyer and Dyer and that was handbags, bruv. No one, no blood, no nothing. Listen.
Just a ripped shirt.
That's what I'm saying, bro. There's no way I'm swinging it out with someone and I've thrown 10 punches and there's nothing on your face. Like, there's no way. You know what I mean? It don't make no sense, bro. Like, you know the real footballers that are actually on stuff, like, and there's not many of them. So when they're like, right, someone's gonna punch up Mope, yeah, the chances are that Mope is like that. Because either one, he can actually scuff, yeah, so he's not scared, or he just knows these men ain't on anything. You know, like that. Because certain men know who to pick on. They know who to pick on because them man ain't got that energy for players like Zlatan, bro. People never had that energy for players like Rooney, because they know Rooney would slump you, bro. Same with Roy Keane. Like, these guys would really slump you. So it's none of this hold me back situation, bro. There's not many footballers in the game right now.
If I weren't being held back, I'd smash it.
That's what I mean. There's not really many ballers in the game right now that I could say, yeah, man's gonna go up to Mope and lay him out. These men in the main on that. They're not on that. I'll be real, they're not on that. Like, even when I think about the Premier League right now, I can't think of any ballers, off the top of my head, where I'm like, yeah, he'll deal with him. Like football's not like that no more. I mean, look at the stuff we're getting red cards for.
Yeah, I'd say even in La Liga there's odd in it. Maybe Rudiger.
Yeah,
he looks like he wants it every game, bro. It's just like, and he's always there. He's the first one there when it's about to kick off. Yeah, like it's a proper.
Rudy's on it though. Do you know what I mean? Like, bro, Akanji on his biggest football ick. I don't like when footballers act tough on the pitch and they're not tough at all. I hate it because they can do everything on the pitch but outside. But that's it. These men ain't on nothing, bro. I'm telling you, they're not on anything, bro. And this is just what it is. But they're them same hold me back guys in the playground. Do you know what I mean? Because in my school, I remember when we used to have fights in the playground, like the teachers used to ring the bell and that to let us know that they were coming. Do you know what I mean? And then everyone would scatter because no one wanted to get in trouble. You know, like that. And it would always be that. Like guys would start things, yeah, and then they try and do the delay tactics, take off the rucksack, take off the blazer. All of this time, yeah, they don't want to fight. You know, like that. And then people
the ones that were on it weren't even doing it. They were just punching you, bro.
That's what I'm saying. And then people start surrounding you and then screaming, fight, fight, fight. And by the time all that happens, yeah, you don't even get to throw no good punches. But these men know what they're doing. Do you know what I mean? The hold me back guys. And that's what football's full of them.
Yeah, mate, somebody's in the chat, Anthony. He's the prime example, bro. Yeah, that guy, bro.
Bruv, you know what they do? They square up to people, yeah, and then they push them away. It's like, bruv, you're not gonna do anything. Like, what are we doing? What are we actually doing?
Look at what's his name, Zidane, bruv. Yeah, Matt Razzie started waffling about his daughter or his sister.
You don't see Zidane, Cantona, all these other guys. You don't see them. When the last time you seen Zlatan pushing people, bruv, you don't need to push man because he looks at man. He lets him know. Listen, this is not a problem you want. You know, like that. And guys that can actually fight, they're not going to be doing all the little pushing and the handback, bruv. That's all long. That's why all of these guys doing all of this stuff, like, it's performative. It's not real. Do you know what I'm saying? When I see these little footballers, like these men, some of these men are 5'7" little guys, you know, 5'7" and like 10 stone, and they're running up to guys like this. Just like, oh, come on, bruv.
Yeah, and Anthony weighs probably about 60 kilos, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Probably 60 kilos in Timberlands, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying? And about 5'7" and pushing his chest up to like 6'13" stone guys. Like, what are you doing, man? Come on, behave.
Yeah, no.
Do you know what I mean? Like, what are you doing? Like, behave yourself. Like, and this is exactly what it is, man. Most of these guys are frauds. They're not on anything, and that's just the reality of it. So when I see all that nonsense in football, that's one thing I'd like to get rid of. That's what Postecoglou said the other day. He was like, yeah, just put them man in a cage. See, they're not on anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he said, put them all in a cage. Yeah,
put them all in a cage, bro. I'd love to see that. All these footballers that want to run their mouth and do all that on the pitch, bro, put them in gloves, put them in the ring. Yeah, it'd be the worst thing you ever see. Handbags.
It'd be funny though.
Handbags. You just see flipping windmills going everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, these men are not serious. These men are all soft, bro. Like, just do what you need to do. You're not on that. Like, you're not about that.
Like. Do your job. Do your job.
That's it. Yeah. Play football. Allow the tough guy thing, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you're not the tough guy. Most of you, man, been in academy since you were 7 years old, blood. When did you have time to be the bad man?
Exactly.
You never had time to be the bad man. Guys like Righty and these man, yeah, them man turned over late into the pro game. Them man still grew up and had their childhood and was on the roads and were doing stuff. You man been flipping babysat since you were 7, 8 years old, bruv. You man are not tough.
Yeah, facts. Same. I was watching Les Ferdinand podcast with Simon Jordan last night.
Yeah,
that's another one right there. Les Ferdinand, I nailed on. He could have it, bruv.
Yeah, he's from Labatt Grove, bruv. He's from down the road from me, bro. Like, these men are really on smoke. Like, man, and Grove was mad. Like, Grove is still mad now, but Grove is nice compared to what it was. When I was younger, I couldn't even walk through Grove, and Grove was 10 minutes from me. And I couldn't even walk through that area because I wasn't from there. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, that was it. I was from 10 minutes down the road, and I couldn't walk through there. So it's one of them ones. Like, that's what I'm saying. So when these guys are in these academies from 7 and that's all they know and then they're trying to do the bad man, leave it out, man. Do you know what I mean? Leave it out. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, this is what it is. They need to stop that. Or put them in a controlled environment where they can actually fight. Yeah. I'll pay big money to see these men actually fight.
Yeah, it would be funny. Would be funny, man. Yeah, somebody said Duncan Ferguson, bro. That guy was gangster, bro.
Duncan was a crazy guy.
Bro, that guy punched up 2 people or some people that burgled his house, just laid them out, snapped their jaw in half, bro. Literally.
Bro.
I think he went jail for that as well. It's like, bro, they robbed my house. They're in my house. Like, literally, imagine breaking into Duncan Ferguson's house. You have got a death wish.
Yeah, no, he's nuts.
Yeah, man, that guy didn't care, bro. Headbutting players on the pitch and everything, like proper headbutts as well.
Yeah, but this is what I'm
trying.
None of
this just pushing foreheads together and that, like proper headbutt.
But this is what them man do. Them man have got their heads together like they're gonna kiss and that. Who's doing that? You know what I'm saying? Who's doing that? Like, I don't know anyone that's on fighting, yeah, that when things get aggressive, they put their head up against someone else's head. Why are you doing that? You know what I mean? Like, you can't see anything, bruv, when you do that. Man might have something in his hand. Man might grab something from like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, if you actually get into fights or you've been in fights, the worst place you want to be, yeah, is close to the person. Because if I can't see your hands,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? I'm in danger. So when man are going up close to guys and chest and that and heads together, it's like, bro, you're not really about to do nothing. Like, stop it. You know what I'm saying? It's weird, isn't it? Like, that side of football, I absolutely hate it, bro. And it's too many of these footballers. And then the wickedest thing is they do all that, and as soon as someone moves to them, they fall over and clutch their face.
Yeah, start holding their face.
Bro, what? Man are putting your forehead against another man's forehead and then throwing yourself on the floor. Nah, you need to get stamped out when you're on the floor. That's what needs to happen. Because if I'm going to get a red card anyway, I might as well stamp you up.
Give you a stud to the face.
Bruv, might as well give you a Randy Orton, bruv, kick to the head and that when you're down there, bruv. Because what's the point? Do you know what I mean? If I'm going to get sent off anyway, might as well stamp you out. You know, like that. Like, it doesn't make no sense, bro. Like, football, I don't know. Football's in a weird, very, very weird place now.
Yeah, but they're all soft, man. Look at the way they roll around. Like, even without getting into altercation, look at the way they just get touched and they're rolling around 4 or 5 rolls on the floor and that, like trying to con the ref. It's pathetic, man. Yeah, they're so soft these days. It's crazy, man. But just get on with the game. Yeah, instead of trying to cheat and get an opponent sent off, just get on with it. Right, be better. It's not difficult, is it? Like, but that's football, man. Football's the game we grew up watching, mate. Is not the game we're watching now.
It's not though, and this is what it is with football. It's one of them ones where I'm in a weird place because it's like I love football. I'm accepting that it's a different game. Do you know what I'm saying? But I bloody hate it. You know them ones. So it's like I'm stuck with this thing, and I can't. And it's hard for me to readjust the way I see the game or the way I think the game's supposed to be played, because it wasn't that long ago for me. You know, like that. It wasn't that long ago for me when football was a certain way. So now when I'm seeing all these things, when I'm seeing these mediocre players being overrated, when I'm seeing all this new crap coming into the game that doesn't need to be there, like, it's weird. Do you know what I'm saying? And you're seeing all these dead players getting overpaid and everything like that. It's horrible.
200-300 grand a week for trash.
bro, these men are millionaires without an international cap, without first team appearance. Like,
that's what Ferdinand was saying on that podcast.
The game's gone.
He said, I had to work my way through. He goes, I had to work my way through, like, and actually graft to get that £1 million contract. Yeah, he said he mentioned Wrighty as well, and Wrighty didn't get his £1 million contract till he got to Arsenal. There you go. And they both had to work their way up from the lower leagues and stuff like that. He said, now there's people like that haven't even made a first team appearance. They're multi-millionaires. He goes, they don't appreciate what they have. Yeah, they don't want to get better because they've made it. Yeah, whereas like back then, and that ain't even that long ago. Like, back then, you had to earn your stripes, man. Yeah, and then you got the contract. Yeah, the money's different then, like in terms of the income of the clubs and stuff like that. But you're seeing crap players, man. Like,
but this is why, like, now you're on Instagram and you're seeing people saying that they're bullying Xavi Simons, because he was cleaning boots.
But that's where we're at, bro.
If you saw the Instagram comments, the players were coming in and giving him the boots, and he was cleaning them because that's what you do.
That's when you're supposed to do.
When you're an apprentice, that's what you're supposed to do. You know what I'm saying? And even when you're in the first team, if you're younger, you still clean boots until you're an established first team player. You're cleaning those boots. Do you know what I mean? The day you don't have to clean the boots no more, that's when you've officially made it. Now, man said it's bullying. Nah, bro, crazy, bro. I'd be over by the hose cleaning the boots, and then the guys will come over and say, "Oh, why you over there, lad?" and just throw me another pair, and I'm just like, "You wanker." But that's it. No, man will see you cleaning the boots, man. Just dash their boots at you. Before you know, you got eight pairs of boots to clean.
Yeah, or it's your week to take the kids home and wash them all.
Bibs. Do you know what I'm saying, bro? Like that's how it always was, bro. Do you know what I mean? A man would take the piss. We never saw it as bullying. It was like, oh, well, cleaning boots, yeah, you can have mine.
And that's the thing. It also teaches you respect as well, because if you're going in as a younger player and you're going in with experienced players that have been at the club or been around football for a long time, you look up to them. Yeah. And that's what you aspire to be. Yeah. So by doing what you're doing, you're like, okay, I'm the apprentice here. I'm the young one. This is what I have to do because they would have had to have done it.
Exactly. Everyone did it, and it teaches you humility, and also it lets you know that you're not there yet, bruv. It gives you something to work towards.
Yeah, it keeps you grounded for sure, man.
100%. And just the same way you had to clean boots, yeah. Sometimes you would get to break in football boots for other players, and also some of the players were sponsored and that. And if they were the same size as you, you just get a free pair of boots. Do you know what I mean? Because they get sent more than one pair of boots. So do you know what I mean? If you're cleaning someone's boots and you do a good job and you're always cleaning their boots, bro, you just get a free pair of boots sometimes. You know what I'm saying? I've been given boots. So do you know what I mean? It is like there's a respect. There's supposed to be a hierarchy, and amongst men, you're supposed to respect that. You respect hierarchy. Do you know what I mean? You know what I mean? When you're saying, oh, I'm not cleaning no one's boots, you move like a woman, bro. that don't make no sense. That's what it is, bro. It's girl that don't like hierarchy, bro. Like they want everyone to win, bro. Like that's how they're socialized. That's how they're socialized. Do you know what I'm saying? As men, we don't feel bad about picking someone last in PE, bruv. You know the ones there, like, bro, the girls are like, oh, you know what? She's shit, so I'm gonna pick her so she doesn't get picked last and that, bruv. Men don't care. You know, like
we're standing there laughing at him saying you got picked last, bro.
We're like, bro, you're shit. Like, you know the ones there. You know when
you were standing there, the two captains there, like you're the man, the captain of the team, right? You go first. You pick. Yeah, and then we're standing there, just coming down to the last three players now, and you're like, well, I ain't picking him, you can have him.
That's it. Bro, that's what we're doing. And we're doing it in front of them.
Exactly.
You know, like, we're doing it in front of them and saying, I don't want him, bruv. That's your guy, bro.
Right, that's facts as well. Look, the fat guy always goes in goal as well.
Always. No example, bruv. There's no arguments. Man, understand there's a hierarchy in it. We don't feel bad about picking someone last. The girls will pick the shittest one first because, we don't want to hurt her feelings and that. Bro, we ain't got no time for feelings. We're trying to win out here. You know, trying to win out here. PE, that was all it was. That's all it was, bro. Like, it was literally, like, it was a hierarchy. If you were the best, you knew where it was. If you were the worst, you knew you was at the end and nobody was trying to save you.
No, but the worst ones would always come back every week to try and not get picked
100%,
last.
100%. You know what I mean? As you get better, you start to get picked earlier. Do you know what I mean? Or if you're the new guy and we don't know if you're good or not, we ain't taking the chance, blood. You know, like that. And then when you prove yourself, then cool. Next week, we'll pick you first, or we'll pick you second, or we'll pick you earlier. But until you prove yourself to us, we're not picking you because I'm going with what I know, bro. This is how it's always been.
Facts. So same when there was a new kid in school, like that just moved into the area or something, man. Like, you're sitting right at the back of the class, mate. You
have to prove yourself. Man's not saying, because you're new and we want to make you feel welcome. Less of that, bro.
No, you go and sit over there. You ain't sitting with us. When they come in, they're all shy and all of that. Like, hello, you're right. Yeah, who are you talking to?
Trust me, we ain't got no time for that.
You just go sit over there.
And that's what it is. And nowadays, them man are doing the participation awards and that. Yeah, less of that. We don't do that, bro. Like, the hierarchy thing is real, bro. That's how it's always been in life. And they're trying
that's how it is in companies. Like, there's always a hierarchy.
In the corporate world. Always there is.
Yeah. So why is it any different online? It makes no sense.
100.
Makes no sense. Like, there's hierarchy at your football club. There's a hierarchy at my football club. There's hierarchy on the platform we're currently streaming on. Like, there's accountability, like in these businesses. You don't just go straight from the bottom to the top just like that because we're all friends.
Even like, this, bro. Even in the barber shop, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? The new barbers always get the chair by the window.
Yeah, no chance.
Bruv, the new barbers get the chair by the window, fam. Do you know what I mean? The old so further in the back. You know, like that. When you go in the barber shop, bro, if you're by the window, it's because man's new, and then people are walking past you, and you're trying to snatch customers on the way there, bro. You have to earn.
Sitting in the barber's, the new guy goes next, and you go, no, you go, mate, go on.
Yeah, that's it.
I'm waiting for it.
Bro. It's that. Do you know what I mean? This is exactly what it is, bro. And so there's so many different things in life that you see this at. Do you know what I'm saying? But these guys want to get rid of all that. Yeah, forget that, man.
Yeah, that ain't happening around here, mate. Not happening around here. If they want to get rid of that, then they can get rid of that themselves, mate. But we ain't getting rid of it. Ain't happening.
Yeah, not round here, man.
Mate. Yeah, not because at the end of the day, yeah, like, you know, there's a hierarchy with my rent, bro. Like, if I don't pay my rent, I'm getting kicked out.
Getting kicked out. Yeah, facts. Yeah. This is what it is, bro. Do you know what I mean? It's all that's it. It's all about competence, bro. At the end of the day, yeah, amongst men, yeah, like competence is important to us. Do you know what I'm saying? We need to be competent. If you're not competent, you get penalized for it. Do you know what I'm saying? Ain't no one gonna save you, blood. Ain't no one gonna keep you off the street. As a man, if you're useless, yeah, you will be on the street. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, no one's gonna save you, blood. So you have to have that mentality.
Yep,
you have 100%. To have it. Do you know what 100%. I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, man, them will be with a useless girl. Yeah, but you'll be with a useless girl, bro, if she's pretty. Bare man are with pretty useless women, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. As a man, you can't afford to be useless.
No, because if you're both useless, then you're fucked.
You're fucked, bro. Bro, 100%. You can't afford to be useless.
And the thing is, there is a lot of people out there that are useless, like couple-wise. Like, they're both thick, like genuinely thick. Like, honestly, I see it all the time, bro. I just see people like, and I just think, you're so thick, it is unbelievable, mate. Like, no common sense. Yeah, common sense is not common these days, mate. It really ain't. Like,
it's not.
Yeah, and the thing is, like, I like to be in control of what I'm doing. Like, even if, with the missus and that, it's like, no, we're going here. Yeah, like, I'm doing this today. No, I'm not cancelling a watch along. I'm getting paid. Like, she asked me to do that the other week when Madrid were playing. She's like, oh, but I ain't seen you for a week. Tough. You'll have to wait another 2 hours. like you've waited a week. What's another 2 hours? Do you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Yeah, I'm getting paid just because you finished work early. Why should I?
Yeah, 100%. Because man got to get that money, and that's exactly what it is. That's exactly it, people. So yeah, you lot, bruv. Too many gems for you lot, bruv. Smash up the likes. You already know what it is. We're redirecting to Lee's channel. What you got coming up, bro?
He's currently doing a press conference, so I ain't gonna have the full transcript of it, but I'll have most of it. So yeah, press conference reaction, and then tonight, Cadiz versus Real Betis.
Come on.
She's gonna try and get me to cancel that one. Yeah, that ain't happening. I'll sit through that dead game if I have to, bro. Trust me.
So yeah, man. Yo, big up everyone inside, man. Make sure you smash the like on the way out. And yeah, bruv, make sure you subscribe to Gunner's channel. The link is in the title. And yeah, people, I'm gonna catch you guys in a bit.